Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and people who do not identify as either. Welcome to this live at soulwarsrpg, where we have our final chapter of our Madrid After Dark Chronicle with these awesome people here.
Hello.
Hello.
Can we try again?
Hello.
Because we have people dying saying their hello. Noise, breathe
Okay.
in, breathe out.
Noise is dying.
Okay, I
Literally.
can do this.
Say hello again.
Hello, everybody.
It's still dying.
Oh
That's
no.
great. That's great.
Oh my
I'm
god.
Very nice
terrified.
to see all the people that are already there in the chat. Lucy, Maggie, very good to see you again. I don't think we have anybody else other than the people there, the beautiful people that are here with me on this screen. So I'll pass this over to Noise. And Noise, give us some music too, please. Hi, little
Okay,
heart.
I'll give you some music actually. Let me check because I have new songs that they will play
Ooh.
it's let me know if this is like loud whenever it plays. Okay.
It's nice.
So
Cue the music, DJ. It is very mysterious. You need to talk like this.
okay. So at this point I want to okay, yes. So, as I search for my speech, which I absolutely have it right here, thankfully,
You're fine.
before we move any further, I want to say two things. One of them, whatever happens tonight, I love you all, appreciate you all, and celebrate you all.
How is that supposed to make us feel good?
Oh my
Are you supposed to make
gosh.
us cry?
That's not ominous.
It's really ominous because the second thing that I want to say is
You're gonna kill us, right?
not exactly.
Not exactly.
The second thing is that this
Not exactly.
session might last a bit longer or shorter depending on what happens. I hope we have time for all of it. But we said it. One shall fall. Knowing that, allow me to get the introductions ready. So,
I just hope it's not Noise who falls today.
okay.
I'm very excited.
Some things never change. When we were kids, our families told us stories of boogeymen, of monsters that prowled the night and fed upon children like us. And the greatest mistake anyone could have ever made is to stop believing. When we stopped believing, we became those boogeymen, took new names and moved to new cities. Now it's us who scare those children. Now we're the monster. But some things never change. And our sires also told us stories of boogeymen, antediluvians who would wake up and devour us for the sole crime of existing. They made us fear Gehenna, the end. And of course, we stopped believing. Tonight, things that never change are about to change. Where we last left off, we were in a limo, if I recall correctly. Delphina's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We tried to call the contacts that Mr. Daly gave us. Yet, there was an interference.
Yep. Sure was
Delphina,
lost.
do you remember where were you headed?
I believe we were, since we had gotten the hammer, I believe she was calling she was calling our I don't even know what to call him, our business partner, I guess. She was calling our business partner to see, you know, where should we head? Like, I think we've got the thing.
Mhm.
Where do you want to meet up? Like, are you still at the are you still at
The museum.
the museum? Yeah, or you know, are they elsewhere?
Okay, so do we wait? Okay, so as the call goes, and you are still, let me place us in the correct position with the limo. So as the call keeps on going, it rings. Hear the beeps on the side of your phone. However, there's not someone replying. Now, for everyone else, I would like Markel and Kai, or in this case, not Kai. Was it Lilith this time?
I believe it's Lilith still, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it's Lilith.
I would like Markel and Lilith to give me a wits plus awareness at difficulty 3.
It's awareness. Five out of three.
Okay. We have a Markel.
Yes.
You have 5 successes. You critted again.
Markel is our.
I like this game.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Markel is a real VIP.
Right?
MVP, I mean.
I had cotton candy, so if I act like a kid, it's because of that.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Also, I had like an internet glitch for the last 5 minutes. So this is the first time I'm hearing you all.
Oh my god. So we're just doing perceptions, you know, wits awareness, difficulty 3.
With awareness for everyone.
Just for Markel and Lilith.
Markel and Lilith, okay.
Momo, you got a dice reroll.
Dice roll. Thank you. Thank you. I'm
There
surely
we
gonna
go.
need it. I am surely gonna need it. So also, boss, do you need us to do a rouse check or are we good on
No,
that?
not right now.
Okay, thank goodness.
There's not a new night. This is the same night.
Oh, that's right. Bless.
And
I
we
love that
still
for
have the
us.
rewards, right? The donation rewards.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So okay, so that was 3 successes for both Kai and Markel. Well, Lilith and Markel.
Lilith, yeah.
I would like you to realize that as you look through the windows of this limousine, as this limousine is going to Museo del Prado, there are 2 black vehicles, one at the right and one at the left of the limo, moving alongside. Markel, with your critical, I can tell you that you see something else in those vehicles. There are what we could say people humanoids, mortal, kindred. You will need a bit of more closer look, but you can see that these people in these two circulating vehicles at the side of the limo are drawing guns.
And I just see limos, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna turn to Delphina.
Mhm.
Seems like we have an escort. Any of yours?
Call me paranoid, but there are no escort. They have guns. They're drawing them.
Most likely not Delphina's then.
Nope, these are not mine. I would, I would reach out to my driver and try to have them lose our newfound friends.
Okay.
Lower it.
Okay. So as that happens, allow me to do one thing.
Momo, you recover 1 point of willpower.
Oh, thank you.
Wonderful.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate
Nice.
that.
Thank you so much, Maggie. And Lil Orange for the other one before.
There you go.
Okay, so let me do a drastic change of music because things are going to get different. Actually, I'm gonna put the music a little bit. Does it sound good?
That's better.
So, Delphina, as you tell your chauffeur to lose them, you can take from the corner of the eye the glimmer of a gun pointing at its head, and your chauffeur gets shot in the head.
Oh. Well, we have a very big problem. I would like to scry the soul and see if I can find anything out about these folks that are surrounding us.
Okay.
Can I? Can I jump in and can I jump into the front seat? Is that even possible?
It is possible. It's a limo, thankfully.
Yeah, I'm gonna take over driving. Push Delphina's driver away.
Delphina, let me rouse check for the scry this all because I think it does require a rouse check.
Okay.
Jeez.
You said a rouse check?
Yes, 1.
All right. Let's check that rouse. Well.
Okay, the rouse check is well. The rouse check happens without upping your hunger, so you're good. And then let me just get scry this all in this book really quick. For one single reason, and that is that I have really big problems when it comes to like auspex. Because I don't have my auspex. Okay. So
I like this music.
it's really good.
I'm loving it.
We will have
it's
to
pretty
credit
great.
the maker, which is Ivan Dutch. You can find them in several places. I can't find my... Oh, finally. Auspex. I got it. Scry the soul.
Yes.
Okay, so... intelligence plus Auspex, please.
All right. Intelligence plus Auspex. Be intelligence.
Plus Auspex. So
Plus...
your level of Auspex.
So yeah, when I do that, it's let's see, intelligence
plus your as many dice as Auspex you have in the extra dice
got
category.
you, which is going to be 3.
Yes.
Excuse me.
And what's my difficulty going to be?
This time is gonna be 2.
All right, here we go. All right.
Absolutely, you got this. So, the subject is emotionally feeling violent. You could say choleric. The subject is a ghoul, has not committed diablerie, and that's pretty much what you can get.
Did you just say a goal that's committed diablerie?
A ghoul that has not, because a
has
ghoul
not. I was about to say, excuse me. Sorry. I was about
Okay.
to say, yeah. All right.
So, as you scry the soul on the guy who pulled a gun, Lilith, would you give me a dexterity driving?
Yeah, sure. What's the difficulty?
You can like power your rolls
How do we do that again?
with a Ross check by 2
Rails
dice.
check. Okay. Wait. Driving dexterity. What's the difficulty?
I'm gonna say 3.
Right.
Did you didn't power up, right? You didn't rose the blood.
No, I didn't.
Okay. How many rerolls did you have left?
I have one more, and I think I'm gonna reroll that.
Okay, reroll the 1 die if you prefer. Just the last one to get your.
Okay, so that's gonna be 1d what?
D10. 1d10. Oh. So, you dash forward from these cars. You take a turn. You kind of like miss. You kind of like hit a signal post on your next turn to the left, and yeah, everyone else feels that boom that you kind of have on that. Not only that, but also the cars are still gaining on y'all. Markel,
Yes.
I hate car chases.
I would like for you to actually it's me who has to do this. So
There is something I want to do though.
yes,
I want to take that hammer and be like, I am no La Sombra, but maybe I can use this.
Oh.
I will not stop you from doing so. So, do you okay, you pick up the hammer, and I don't know what you are planning on doing with the hammer, but you know, like at the moment you touch it, there's a surge of cold, painful yet empowering might on your hands now.
This shit is cold. But that's all. I okay.
Yeah, there's a certain actual like you have one more thing you can have now. All your rolls requiring strength are boosted by 4 dice.
Good. All right.
This is the power of not Mjolnir, but you know. Yeah, so do what you think Markel should do right now. What's going on in Markel's head?
Do you guys think I can hit that car with this hammer?
Try it.
I don't think if I
But
throw it, it's gonna
don't.
come back. I don't think it's that kind of movie.
Well, if you're gonna lose it, Markel, then we lose our essentially our heads.
I will.
Oh, come. How?
Can someone hold me? And then I'll try to break the street where the car is going right next to us. Maybe that creates a terrain that's gonna, I don't know, make their car crash or something like that.
Good. Markel, can you give me strength melee +4 at
Okay.
difficulty 5?
Strength. Okay.
+4 at difficulty 5.
It's actually strength 4, difficulty 5. The one time I need to crit, I don't.
You remember you can reroll up to 3 dice with 1 willpower.
I will do that.
Roll me 3d10.
Three D10. Okay. I'm gonna
Yes.
do that manually.
Okay.
Why am I turning on? Okay. 5, 8, and 9. So those were
4 out of 5. Okay, there's one more thing we can do.
those were 3 successes, no? 5.
Those were 2 successes.
Oh,
It
okay.
needs to be a 6.
That should be a
So,
success.
here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna let you succeed at a cost.
Okay.
So, as you grab the hammer, open the door of the limo, and you can see the cars flowing. Everything is going fast. You need to think fast. You need to act fast. You grab the hammer, strike the road, and suddenly you break your a little bit of your hand, of your wrist, by taking 1 superficial damage, but the hammer shatters the road. The car at your left goes to the sewers because you have opened a whole ass breach into the road. So that car is in Canal de Isabel II right now. That's what you manage with the hammer. Okay, with that, Delphina, we go back to you.
So, this is such a situation. I am going to.
Mhm.
Oh gosh. I am going to try to use my awe on these individuals to
Awe is free.
persuade them. What was that?
Okay. All is for free, so you don't even need to check. That's good.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to use my awe. My presence is just so, you know,
Inspiring.
Charming.
just so charming, just so beautiful, and I'm going to try to use that and try to persuade them to stop this madness and just be like, look, why don't we put the guns down and stop, and everyone can just come back to my place and we can sort this out.
Okay, so as I'm picturing like these 2 cars going like 200 like per minute, and then Delphina is just like, look on the window, like, look, we can talk this about. And the other car and the other guy in the car loading the gun is like. So still, roll me persuasion, charisma plus all.
All right. Persuasion, charisma, sorry, what was that plus? Plus
all.
plus plus my presence.
The difficulty is gonna be 4 because it's a really like difficult thing to happen, but you know,
for sure,
you can still pull it off.
For sure, you know, simple enough.
Yeah, 4. You still have rerolls, don't you?
Yeah,
Okay.
That's a success, though, correct?
Let me check. That's 3 out of 4. You would need 1 more success.
Oh, okay. Well, let's give that another try. I'm sure we can come through with something.
So you have 2d10 you can reroll right now.
Yes. Oh, 2d10?
Yes. 2d10, those that were failed, you can reroll them. But the hunger dice, you cannot reroll them.
That's fine. Roll 2d10. Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so you pull it out.
Okay.
You pull it off. You manage to like you do it. Like the guy of the like it's a black van, and he's like, tell whoever's driving to stop. We can talk about this.
Oh, see, that's much more like it. Lilith, I'm gonna need you to pull over.
I think I broke something. My hand. I released the hammer. I look. Momo, are you gonna need that driver?
He's dead.
Our driver is dead. I have no.
As long as you're not referring to me, he's dead.
The other one, yes. Is it still fresh enough? Is it gonna heal me?
It's only been dead for like a few seconds. You're good.
May I?
I'm going to just casually hand over the dead body. It's most likely next to me.
Okay. Let that be a quote for posterity.
But I'm still waiting for permission from Delphina, no Momo. Delphina.
Oh. Help yourself.
Oh, wait. I bite that arm of the driver. Ooh, I just bit mine for real.
Okay.
I did not draw blood though.
Okay.
I have not fed myself in Vampire the Masquerade 5, so how does that happen?
You can slake up to 3 hunger as long as your hunger doesn't go to 0. It's only up to 1.
I only have 1, but does that heal me?
You roll me a rush check for healing. That's what you do for healing, and then you drink the blood back.
Okay.
Regenerating takes a rush check.
Okay, so I use a rouse check, which I succeeded.
Yeah, so you're back at full health.
Okay.
And you know the driver looks. It's tasty. It's tasty. It's a nice like recent dead blood.
So they were a very healthy individual. They were very beautiful. Yeah, you got like the prime cut here.
Yeah, it's like you rarely had one of these in like ever in a long time. So that's good.
Premium blood right there, my friend.
Oh yes.
I'm not super hungry though, so I'm gonna save it for later. It was It was nice. It was a treat. Thank you.
Of course.
So, you do stop, right, Lilith?
Yeah, I do stop.
So as Lilith stops, we end up in surprisingly a different location that I'm going to. Okay, there it is. Okay. We end up in a strange yet well-known place. The very moment it loads, we are parking close to El Retiro. This peaceful park where there's a small lake, and people can use their money to pay a gondola to go through it. Let me stop this one, and we go back to here. So, as you stop, is the music good, Arnie?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay,
I'm
I'm
pretty
still
sure
gonna
the
lower
chat
it
will tell me
slightly.
if it's too loud. Thank you so much, everybody, because you always do.
Okay, I'm gonna lower it slightly. So as you two pull over, these two vehicles, the limo and the van, there's 5 men coming out of that van, actually.
Mhm.
And they all are heavily armed. They wear black leather, mostly, jeans and whatnot. Very radicalistic kind of deal. And they present themselves in front of you, and one of them, which seems to be their face, their leader, goes with a rifle on his shoulder, goes, "Okay, this can be done easily. You give us the hammer, we'll let you go."
And who are you?
Can you repeat? It cut me out.
Oh, that's okay. And who are you, might I ask?
I would like to keep names out of it. You know. I'm trying to be professional here.
And killing my driver was professional?
It was a damn good shot.
Kind of puts professionalism out of the window, though.
This is how we live. This is what we do. But philosophy is not what we're here for. Are you going to give us the hammer?
Why should I give you the hammer? Are you the owner of the hammer?
Because, well, we have a good number of guns, and we are about to use them. You
I use
could
premonition.
prevent. Okay. Do you? Okay, so you use premonition. Okay. Actually, let's do something special with premonition. Do me a rush check.
Ooh.
Why did I know that was gonna happen?
Ooh.
So, for a second, you space out, Lilith, and this premonition doesn't bring you to a future yet. It brings you to a dark place, dim lit,
Jesus.
and it's a circle of chairs. There's one person each behind each chair, and you all know all of them. Their eyes are glowing under this darkness, and they're all waiting on you, Lilith. They're expecting to be the next one.
I'm going to
This time
sigh
you
in.
choose not need
I'm going
to.
to sigh in resignation.
Okay.
All right. Who wants to be next? Everyone raises their hand. Great. Uh any reason why I would let you out, Sophia? I don't know. It's fun. It's not fun. There are guns, sweetie. Fine. Um. Ka, you're not gonna work. But why? It's my body. You don't do guns, okay? We don't do guns. I don't do guns either. Pia raises her hand. I don't care about guns, says Kaiser, still sulking from his chair, but he has a hand raised. Why did you even raise your hand then? All right, guess it's a job for you, big, brutal, and violent. And then, uh, yeah, I'm bringing Felix out.
Okay.
And,
So, mhm.
mhm. Yeah, when that happens, Delphina and Markel are gonna hear suddenly the body of Kai starts to hunch over a little bit. Maybe take like the stance of someone who's a little more primal, not that very civilized, and you start to hear heavy breathing and maybe a little bit of a dark chuckle.
Felix, allow me to tell you a couple things. As you step into the center of the circle of chairs, everything goes dark, and suddenly you're in France at night.
In France?
And something happens in this vision. There's a group of, say, 4 Siamese brothers.
Siamese brothers. Okay.
4 heads in the same body.
Okay.
They are wearing rich clothing, and one of them has a crown.
Uh-huh.
A man with a hood in his head is pushing them towards a guillotine. They kick him into the guillotine, and one of the heads is placed into the machine. The very moment the blade falls down, you come back to your senses, Felix.
Is it time to play yet?
I've been waiting for this.
Oh boy.
If no. I give Delphine a feral grin. And if no one's going to stop me, I'm going to attack the nearest person with a gun.
All
Hello,
right.
Felix.
Felix, if you would allow me to ask you for strength plus brawl. And since you have the
Strength.
initiative, you get a 1 extra die.
Ooh, strength plus brawl.
Ooh.
I know what I'm gonna do.
I get 1 extra die. The difficulty is.
There's no difficulty on this roll.
Okay.
Actually, there is 3. Sorry.
You're kidding me, right? I
You
still
got
got 3
3.
successes.
Still perfect, sweet, marvelous.
Nice,
Good.
nice,
There's
nice.
nothing happened here. So, Felix, you managed to do something super casual. You. So, Felix, let me know if this helps to you. But there's a guy with a gun in his hip, and he's holding a rifle. So you pick up the gun, you pick the gun, and in like a quick succession, you put the lock off and shoot this person in the head in like less than a second.
Who's next?
Other 3 men start to aim at you. The last one is still talking to Delphina, but these 3 guys have their AK-47s at you. Markel.
I turn to the one that's closest and I say, drop your gun. And I'm gonna use mesmerize.
Okay.
Ooh.
Mesmerize. Does cost a rouse check.
Yes.
So give me that rouse check as I look.
Succeeded. And I have the stuff here. It's
Okay, thank you.
manipulation dominate from me versus intelligence resolve from them. And oh my god, Dados Críticos, thank you so much for joining us. We're having a live in English today with Vampire the Masquerade V5. The name of the campaign is Madrid After Dark, and you're here for the season finale. Thank you so much for coming over. I'm gonna write in Portuguese in the chat so you know what's going on.
Hey everyone, welcome.
Welcome, welcome.
Hey. You're just in time for the violence.
Sweet. So yeah, Markel.
Yes.
Whenever possible, roll me that dice pool at difficulty 1.
Difficulty 1, okay.
These people are not the brightest.
So I read what. Oh, manipulation. Manipulation. Dominate.
Okay. Yes, we're.
And it's a 1.
Yes.
Oh my god.
And you get the 1. So.
That was horrible. Okay, what's happening?
Ooh.
So
Well,
the
became a
guy on the
Markel
right.
vibes. Like, it's the driver. I drank bad blood.
Oh no. So
No.
as you told one of the men to drop the gun, the guy just goes, huh? And not Kai, actually Felix, this
Yes.
guy is the one at your left, which is in Markel's front, and the guy goes like,
Uh-huh.
huh?
Can
And
I
drops.
break his neck?
Okay. Strength plus brawl. Roll me that as we
Strength.
get to Delphina.
Okay.
You're
What's the
watching
difficulty?
these men fall one by one. Huh?
What's the
2.
difficulty?
Is
Okay.
2.
Do just me and this gentleman just remain, or does this gentleman just remain on his own? No one, no, all of his
There's
comrades
2
are dead.
more. There's
There's-
a total of 3.
How many?
3.
3 more.
Unless, well, there's 4, unless someone takes a willpower to reroll.
I will take that to reroll. How do I do
Okay.
that?
You spend 1 willpower, and you
Mhm.
roll up to 3 dice.
3 dice. Sure.
You keep the success, but 3 dice is a good. Yep. So, as the man with, as Delphina, the man. What were you gonna say to him?
Are there any of his lackeys nearby me within arm's reach?
Yes.
How many?
2.
Perfect. I would like to reach both of my hands up and grab both of them by the throats and just squeeze. Like she's going to squeeze to kill them if this doesn't go. If this guy doesn't get the message she's trying to send, basically.
Okay. So, as you do that, Delphina, you reach for these 2, and the man goes like, "Is that supposed to be threatening?" And then there's a crack, and he goes, "Did that one just break an?"
I
guess
can
I'm
do the
injured
other.
now.
I can do the other
You
if
want
you
to
like.
be next?
He's actually trying to hold himself before doing something irrational.
Don't
Delphina.
worry, I won't leave you out. I don't want you to feel, what is it they say, FOMO? I don't want you to feel that.
Or I can break your neck too.
So I heard you have questions, and he drops the rifle like this.
Yes, I do. And she kind of just like, so she killed the one, and the other one's still okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So she kind of just like the one that's still alive, she just looks at him and she just kind of smiles, grins at him like very tauntingly, like menacingly, and just kind of throws him to the side. The dead body, she just like disposes of, just throws that one aside without even acknowledging it. And just kind of like wipes her hands off. Well then, taking out like a handkerchief and just like wiping her hands of this filth that she's just had to, get on her beautiful, lovely hands. So, what was your name? I don't, manners are very important to me. So your name?
Alberto.
Alberto. Um, why do you want this hammer?
We got paid by one of our patrons to recover it. If it ever was theirs, that is.
I see. Are you particularly fond of this patron of yours?
The man pays.
And you get what you pay for, don't you?
It's my job. That's what I do.
Oh.
The other man's still on the ground.
There's literally like so there's only two alive, which is the one that's talking, and the one who, after being choked to almost death by Delphina, had an awakening, but we're not talking about that. However, yeah, there's only these two.
I'm gonna crouch over the one that Delphina dropped, and I'm gonna look at Delphina and say, "Can I kill this one?"
She's gonna look over at them and kind of look back to Alberto and put a hand on Alberto's shoulder and kind of squeeze it very tightly. What do you think, Alberto?
We don't have a choice, really, do we?
Oh, I'm giving you a choice right now.
Okay, I'll talk. Just let the poor man go. He has like 2 kids and a dog.
Felix, I'm gonna need you to entertain our new friend over there, but please be gentle.
They got some style.
Fine.
Can I take their clothes?
Help yourself, Markel.
Instead of like breaking their neck, I'm going to one by one break their fingers.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
There's one thing, Markel. I have one question for you.
Okay.
Are you still holding the hammer?
That's a very good question, and most likely it's still in the limo.
Markel, can you give me a wits plus awareness?
Yes, I can.
Or wits plus occult, actually. It would be even greater.
Wits plus occult?
Yes.
Okay, cancel. Count. What's the difficulty?
4.
Messy
And
critical.
Still... oh, wait, is it? Wait, let me check.
3 or 4?
6, 6, 8. It's not actually a messy
Messy
critical.
critical.
It's not really actually a messy critical. This dice roller really doesn't know how to play the game.
Yeah. Right.
So it's safe. With your 4 successes, Markel, you managed to feel the same coldness you felt in your hand when you broke your wrist at your back. We are in a street. There's people. Well, there's not actually people. There would be people, but it's too late in the night. And there's one thing that you can see coming from the limo. From the floor of the limo, from below the limo, it looks like something is. It looks like the limo had an escape of like oil because there's a huge
Puddle?
mass of. There's a huge body of blackness below the limo.
I think I'm gonna have to leave the shopping for later. Can I tell what the blackness is? I'm gonna start going in that direction.
Okay, so as you do that, Delphina, where were we?
Yeah, so all right. Alberto, were your people the ones who cut my call with my partner?
Yes.
And do you have contact with your people?
Yes.
All right. I'm going to need you to dial to them and hand the phone over.
Oh, okay. The man, you see him dialing a number, and you can see that in the screen. It just says benefactor or
And
benefactor.
she's wanting to call. So the people that are with our business partner who wants the hammer, that's who she's wanting to call.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
that's then
So I'm gonna turn the light
he.
on real quick.
Okay.
Getting really dark in here. It's getting nighttime.
Yeah. Okay. We can see you better.
Yeah.
Your marvelous looks. So he does that. He dials. It was your contacts, right, Delphina?
What was that?
Are you calling your contacts through his phone or his phone?
No. So basically, so when she had the call with the gentleman who asked us to get the hammer, their call got cut off, and she wants to basically just asked, "Hey, that was your people who cut my call, right?" Well, she wants to contact his people who are with our business partner. Because she wants to basically speak with her business partner guy who's like, "Hey, I need that hammer." That's that's basically who she wants to talk to.
Okay, so yeah.
Real quick,
Doing.
if I
Okay.
may. Hello, Bosteta. Thank you for coming over
Hey!
today. That's a very interesting name, and I wish I could translate it without,
Vampires and Vino! We have Jason Carl!
My goodness!
Hello there.
Wait,
Wow!
what?
Jason Carl is watching today. Oh my god, I'm so happy.
Welcome.
Oh my god. Hi.
Hello there. So thank you so much, Vampires and Vino and Bosteta for the raid. And I hope you enjoy. We're in the last chapter of our chronicle, Madrid After Dark. Welcome.
Definitely not. Definitely not freaking out right now.
Okay, so we keep going, and he does hand you the phone. Alberto does hand you the phone, Delphina.
So what she would like to happen is, tell your people that, to put, oh my gosh, I can't remember the guy's name. I'm so sorry.
The big huge man that contracted you for
Yes.
the job, Nandor.
Okay. Tell your people that they need to put Nandor on the phone immediately.
Okay, so he does that. He pretty much sends a couple of messages, goes a couple of voices, does a couple of calls, and you can pretty much see that he is on a slightly trying to keep cool, but he is not really managing.
Yeah.
He gives you the phone, and then the one is calling Andrew's number this time.
Mm-hmm.
So as a couple beeps go on, Nandor replies, I was worried. Where are you? Do you have the hammer? Is everything all right?
Of the hammer, everything is fine and under control. They cut our call off. What were you saying before the call dropped?
Whatever happens, do not use the hammer.
She looks over at Markel. Lovely. Right. And these folks are going to let you go. She's like staring at him. Are you at the museum?
I am.
Then we shall meet you there shortly.
Just one last question.
Of course.
Did you use the hammer?
I did not use the hammer, no.
Okay, you're gonna roll me a
I did not use the
manipulation.
hammer. I didn't
Oh
use it.
fuck, you're
she's
right.
not-
Hey,
she's not
clever,
lying.
clever,
Not
clever.
even touched the hammer. You know, hammers are
My
not
mistake.
really my thing. If I'm going to use, let's just to say, I much prefer to work with my hands. So we shall meet you at the museum then.
Yes.
And she, she brings our new friends with us. They are going to join us at the museum. We are not letting these two go. Felix, if you wouldn't mind to be a dear and drive us to the museum. And bring your new friend with us.
Okay.
Okay.
Markel.
I'm gonna throw the guy. I'm breaking the fingers off onto the
Okay.
seat next to me.
As before you do that, Markel,
Yes.
I have one question for you. Can you roll me like intelligence occult
Sure.
this time to check on the dark fluid that is going down the street that does not look like oil anymore?
And I start running because of the cold, right? And what is the difficulty on that roll?
This one is at 4.
5 out of 4. I mean, yeah. So 5.
Critical. Of course, critical. Of
It's
course.
Markel.
course.
Critical.
It's Markel.
Of course, it's Markel. Markel's got the
Why
heart.
do you why do you question Markel's criticals?
Okay, so Markel.
Hey, don't criticize my
You-
criticals, okay?
Oh my
No, just never crit the crit.
Oh my god, that was beautiful. The dad in me enjoyed it. Enjoyed it so much.
Okay,
And I'm not even a dad.
so
Okay.
yeah, we talked about this today a little before, but let's go on the game. So Markel, as you move to the place, you stop a couple inches, a couple like fingers from the blackness in the ground, and it all makes sense from the notes and the books and all you've read. This hammer has the power of something called the Oblivion on it.
Okay.
And according to the teachings of Conrad the Red, the Oblivion is something that conjoins the lands of the living and the dead up to a point that it's some sort of like figuratively philosophical place for the dead, like a sort of underworld, right?
Okay.
And in this Oblivion, well, let's say you sum 2 plus 2, and you realize that the hammer is growing stronger. Because not only you use it, you realize that by thinning the world of the living and the dead, by killing those guards, the hammer is growing in power. So by the moment you... Actually, what do you do?
One thing though, I knew that the hammer can have shadows that grow out of it in the form of tentacles, and I want to make sure that I do not touch whatever the blackness is. Afraid that a tentacle could come out of there. So Markel tries to jump into the car, grab the hammer, and leave there as fast as he can back to where his group is.
That would be difficult. You would need to jump to the... or make me an athletics check, because there's like 3 yards of liquid around the limo right now.
Okay.
Yep.
Are there
So-
cars around that are stopped that I could potentially walk
Yes,
over?
you could jump from one to the other, but they're so I would say they're far enough that you would need an strength athletics to get the jump right.
Okay. Trying to see if I have anything here. Nope.
You can
That's-
also empower your roll by roasting the blood once more for 2 dice. Remember that?
I will do that.
Okay.
Rouse check, right?
Mm-hmm.
Succeeded.
Succeeded.
And athletics plus
Strength.
strength. So that's really gonna be just strength.
Oh, strength plus 2 then. It
Right.
because you boosted 2 dice.
And what is the difficulty on that?
2.
Okay. 3 of 2.
You manage.
All right.
So, Markel, you jump from like a Toyota to the limo. You manage to pick up the hammer, and you get it out of there. The hammer, from one side of the head, this hammer, the side that you use it to strike the floor, the road, it seems to be broken, and from inside the hammer, from inside the broken part, it's where there's the look. It's like a fountain of black liquid going.
All right. I have something which is shape of the sanguine sacrament, which is not normally used for this, but can I make a flat shape on top of it, hoping to hold it in?
It's going with a mighty pressure, so I would say save the Sanguine Sacrament, being the power it is, would not be able to hold it.
All right. Since it is a free power, if I'm not mistaken, I'll just try to do it and
Okay.
see it doesn't hold it. God damn it. And then I take my beautiful trench coat that I just got and I try to wrap the hammer in there and get out of the car as quickly as I can, because I don't know what the blackness is.
Okay. So you manage to wrap the trench coat around, and it seems to staunch this strange bleeding of blackness, and then you can come back to your coterie.
The hammer is
So-
leaking.
Leaking. Lovely. Let's get it back to the museum as quickly as we can. And nobody is allowed to use it.
Do
Go.
any of you have powers to stop hammers from leaking?
Mm-mm.
All right.
No. Fortunately not, but hopefully Nandor does. Come quickly. We need to get back to the museum immediately.
Wait a second. The hammer is sentient.
Yes.
What if I use the paralyzing power of my blood on it? It's not a living creature. Would I know whether the scorpion's touch can have an effect on something like this?
So the Scorpion's touch is a form of magic,
Yes.
and the hammer is certainly conscious, not necessarily a living creature,
Mhm.
but that doesn't mean it could be immune to the magic. It's a big maybe.
Whatever you're going to do, we can do it in the car. And she kind of like is ushering everyone into the car. We're bringing Alberto with us, as well as
Delphina.
Felix's new friend.
Delphina, remember that there's a whole lot of blackness below your limo and below the
Our
van.
limo.
Yes. So it's
Just kidding.
you can step it on it, but I will
No.
not guarantee. Okay.
She would not. She would
Okay.
not. Absolutely, she would not. Other cars around that are not infested currently with
Yes.
Perfect. She's going to find the nicest looking one, and Felix, if you would.
So Felix, you find a lovely black Chevrolet Chevelle, and it looks like a bit vintage. It has one of those like red lines on the middle.
I love this for us. You can take care of this, right?
I'm in love with Felix. Let me just say that.
Felix is great.
Okay. So Felix, are you gonna like take the vehicle? You're muted. You are muted, my
Can
dear.
I hear you?
Phoenix, you're muted. In Discord.
Yeah, okay. Sorry about that. Speaking the whole time and I was muted. I can still drive. If we don't have keys, I can hotwire this thing.
Oh, lovely. That's what I like to hear.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you want to steal that car then, Felix?
I'm definitely stealing that car. I have no sense of any kind of
Property. Okay. So, Felix, I'm gonna let you do that automatically because I think you have time and focus enough to do so. Because I think I know Felix well enough to know Felix can manage of this.
he can
However,
manage. He can manage.
the thing is, you all get into the car, right?
Yeah, after Felix, gets it unlocked and open. However they do that, yeah, we get into the car with our. We are bringing Alberto and Felix's bestie with us, and
Bestie with broken fingers.
yes, we're gonna have a nice little field trip to the museum. It's gonna be lovely.
Okay. So, as you go back into the limo, well, not the limo, the actual, like, it would be a black Chevelle.
Mm-hmm.
You handle that, and Arnie, we're 10 minutes away from the first rest, right?
Yes, we are. 11.
Perfect.
If you want to be more precise.
Sweet. So, can we like take 10 minutes earlier because I'm gonna do something that I think we're gonna require a minute to stay
Sure.
off screen. Okay, so as you get into the car and you drive off to the museum, it takes exactly 42 seconds until something inside the car goes boom. And that's where we're gonna rest and take a 10-minute break.
What the heck?
What?
Excuse
Did you just blow?
Did you just blow up a
Did you
Chevelle?
just blow us up?
I might have.
What? Noise! Oh my
Come on.
gosh.
Well, let me just say,
There's an explanation to be done, which will be in 10 minutes.
Hey, thank you, Louise.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
let me just say that Felix, if anything happens, will happen to a Felix that has their stomachs full or bodies full of blood, whatever it is. And yeah,
Oh my goodness.
we'll be back after the break, everybody, with this ominous stuff.
Oh my gosh, amazing.
You're having
So-
like roasted kimchi.
Go. I'm excited. Do it.
All right, freak out break has already been done. And now we're back because we saw
We're back.
Adventure RPG coming over. Aventuri RPG. Thank you so much for coming over. You're going to find us in the middle of an explosion in a car. We're not sure what happened. We may have become rotisserie kindred, like some type of roasted kindred. And thank you so much, Alasi, for bringing your peeps over. I hope you had a good map making session. I saw you online before, and very happy to have you here. I'm going to put the links in the chat so everyone can check out Aventuri RPG. They're one of our partners. And even though the text is going to be mostly in Portuguese, the links are there. You can check them out. They have RPG, gameplays, map making, and watch parties with the peeps that stop by their channel. So thank you so much, Aventuri. And Alasi for coming over. And the song is over, by the way.
Yeah, I'm gonna just put a little rain effect
It's a
at the
great time for
moment.
a raid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect
Okay.
timing.
Okay. So,
Kentucky Fried Kindred. Yes, Maggie.
Just when things are getting hot, you came at the perfect time, you know?
Yes.
I would like for each of us, Delphina, Markel, and Felix, to roll me
Mhm.
one d10, just one. Not a
Oh,
rush check,
jeez.
not a willpower, just one singular d10.
I'm so scared. I'm taking forever to roll. I gotta roll.
Okay, so the biggest
Ow!
is Felix. Okay. That means one
Uh,
thing. Felix,
yes.
you can roll 1d12 before doing this if you want to switch.
Oh.
Or even pick. It's your own.
You know what? Let's make it fun.
Okay.
1d12 it is. Ooh,
Who isn't?
we're back to Lilith.
Okay. Lilith is back. So, Felix, you wake
Mm-hmm.
up and let me show you what you see. Let me just. Okay. This. I'm so scared to show you, but
I'm also scared to know.
this is what you see when you wake up and you open your eyes. Your clothes are almost destroyed, and this is all around you.
What? Um, I'm not in the car anymore?
There's no car. There's only pieces.
Holy shit. Uh, is this before I switch to Lilith, or am I already Lilith at this point?
So the explosion knocked you out, and during the knock you could switch. So you are waking up as Lilith.
Okay. Uh, I'm gonna look around. Holy shit, what did Felix do? And I'm gonna see if I can find my companions.
So the second to wake up due to this is Delphina. Delphina, your hair is a mess. Everything is full of ashes. And it's it's raining, it's water, it's pure water in the night.
Hmm.
What happened? Felix, Markel. I would like to just, in the craziness of what's going on, she's just gonna, like, upon opening her eyes and looking around, can I scry the soul? She wants to see, like, who and what is out there.
Rush check and let's go.
All right. This is
Okay,
fine.
Oh
that's
no.
one more hunger. Hunger 3.
This is
Careful
fine.
now, from now on.
This is fine. All right. So, scry the soul.
which was, if I recall, intelligent suspects.
You got it. Let's go. Intelligence. And my difficulty?
This time is 2.
2? Okay.
And you manage. But before you see it, Markel, you open your eyes and everything is apocalyptic. The night is blue, pretty much from the rain.
Where's the hammer? Is it in my hands?
No,
I look around from the middle of my hair. I'm like, where is it?
you all 3 look up as you all start seeing this. And in the top of a pile of destroyed cars, with the head below and the shaft up, that sounded pretty awful.
Huh?
You can spot the 200 relic hammer, which is not bleeding anymore. But there's something more that you did not see. Below the rain, in every dark corner, below every rock who has been destroyed, there's a little shadow. And there's little tentacles coming out of these shadows from everywhere.
Jeez.
It's still nighttime. What do you do?
Did I see anything with my scry the soul?
Actually, yes. So, you can scry the soul and you see that there's an aura, a vampire aura. And it's on top of one of the almost ruined buildings. And it is resonance melancholic. It's a vampire. And it has not committed the robbery in the last year.
Oh my god.
There's
What?
there's up over there, on the building. Or not.
When Delphina points that out, I'm gonna turn on my oblivion sight. I'm gonna use my oblivion sight, I mean.
Mm-hmm. Your eyes go black as you spot a very familiar face.
Ah,
This man that you've met through Kai is none other than Cruz de Leon. From the top of the building, looking with quite the pessimistic face,
oh, jeez.
and the very moment you blink or you look away for a second, Lilith, a voice behind all of you says, I told you to leave, didn't I?
Oh well, you did give us 2 weeks. The museum's here, lovely.
You know that That hammer is not just standing there for no reason, right? You know, there's a pile of cars because all the tentacles have piled them up. You know, the hammer is there because it's expecting something.
Would you happen to know what it is expecting?
The rain starts vanishing, and the night falls once more. Cruz steps forward twice. Markel, isn't it?
Yes. And I know you. We don't need to go through that again.
True. The hammer is expecting food. You see, through 500 years, this hammer has taken countless lives, and all of them have resided inside of the metal of this utensil. The moment you used it, Markel, you made it use its own power and it became hungry, just like we go when we use our powers. That hammer is no different from us. And it will not stop giving problems until it's fed.
She looks around. Is Alberto around?
Who is Alberto?
Yeah. What about Felix's friend? Do we see are there bodies here at all?
So, as you mutter about Alberto, Cruz goes, "You will not find Alberto here, at least not alive. Another soul claimed by the hammer."
Wait, what exactly is here? What is this?
This is a realm between the living and the dead.
Saying we're in limbo.
Yes, the hammer brought you here.
Purgatorio.
Yes, and it will let us go, or let you go, once it's taken one of you. Me, I try to stop it. I am already part of it.
You already gave yourself?
Yeah. And I must admit, it was just a few hours ago I tried to stop it from consuming the whole city. But it still hungers. Doesn't want me. It wants one. I know it's not a fair thing, but nothing's fair in this world. If I can say something, is that I'm truly sorry for getting you all involved in this. Cruz, as a figure, dissipates into a shadow on the ground and slowly is reclaimed by the metal of the hammer.
It was just going to ask him how he was talking to us if he had been claimed by the hammer. That answers it, I guess.
This is not exactly how I want to end my eternity. What is it with people and cryptic messages?
Oh, that seemed quite straightforward.
I mean, the first time.
Yeah.
Couldn't he just have said that to us before?
I should have, we should have been more careful.
I don't think it's wise to dwell on what we should or should not have done. We weren't really given a lot of clues. We were just told to get out.
Yes, we certainly can't stay here. This place is... It's hard to look at.
I think we know what needs to be done. I use the hammer. It's only fair that I pay for it.
Oh, Markel. Don't be a hero right now.
It's not a question of being a hero. After all, Kai, there are 6 of you in there. I would hate to see Sophie be absorbed by something like that. And Delphina, you are and you always be our VIP, you know that.
Yeah, but I had so many plans with you, Markel. Wasn't done with you. There's still so much gotta be fuck.
I have a weird request to make, though. One last favor from these weirdo you guys have put up with all this time. Would you drink from me so at least my powers can live through you for a little bit longer?
Oh.
And he offers his wrists like that to you.
Did you don't want anything else?
I said it was going to be weird, but it's really up to you. Don't feel like the weight of the moment as pressure for you to do something you don't want to.
It's fine. It's...
VM, can I switch?
To whom?
Back to Kai.
Absolutely.
So, yeah. Lilith's gonna space out a little bit, and then both of you will see their whole demeanor change. And the little signs of like Kai, awfully fidgety. It looks a little out of place, awkward. And Kai is now looking at Markel and his wrist, and it's like, man, this is unfair. This is not fair. This is totally not fair. We should not have trusted those shadows, but we did inadvertently, not knowing that this is gonna happen. But this is not fair. I don't like this. I don't like this.
We could potentially scour this realm, whatever it is, for another soul, but
I have a feeling that we're
My
the only
friend,
ones here.
we're in purgatorio. I can't even reach my hive mind.
right. And the blame is mine. When it comes down to it, I have always wanted power. When I saw it in front of me, I used it carelessly, though I have always known that that's not the right way.
Well, neither of you would be here in Madrid if I didn't bring you here. So the blame can easily be.
I would just like to point out that I pissed off Big Bad first. So if we're counting blame here, I think we're on pretty equal terms.
So there you have it. Life's not fair, and it seems death isn't fair either.
Mm-hmm. And I start slowly. I've turned my back on the hammer, and I'm looking at the two of them. I'm slowly backing away towards the car pile. I mean, who's to blame everyone, right? They just no one wants to blame anyone. We don't have to blame someone. We don't have to watch anyone sacrifice themselves, right?
Kai, what are you
I'm
doing?
not. I'm not stopping. I'm still backing away towards the car.
I'm gonna interrupt you guys for a moment
Mhm.
just to say, welcome, Top Hat Pub, Pedra, Onana, Kayama, Dressa Martins. Thank you so much for stopping by. We're here at the season finale.
Hey.
We're deciding who is gonna die. Someone is trying to get away with it. And I mean, not get away with it, go to it and be sacrificed. And I don't know if we're gonna let them do that. But in any case, thank you so much, Stop Hip Up, for bringing all of the 11 people that you brought over here. You're all very welcome. Pull a chair, have croquettes, and let's watch the ending of Madrid After Dark, at least season 1. All of us
Kai.
perceive, right, that Kai is backing up.
Kai is backing up to the car pile.
I'm still talking. Like, I mean, no one's to blame here. We're all in the same boat right now. Yeah, it's like, yeah, like hanging out with you all. Like, sure, like Delphina, you're like one of the people I consider business partner. Like, yeah, you're also really pretty. Did you know that? Yeah, I
Kai,
just wanted to point that out
Hey.
while I'm still, yeah.
Guys, she's like,
Kai, you are in reach of the relic.
I want to bite my tongue and spit on Kai so they don't move any further.
Okay. Let's decide this with one last roll. Kai,
Yes,
I need dexterity athletics. I need the
dexterity
same
athletics.
from Markel.
I'm gonna rouse that check if I can.
Okay. Absolutely.
No. But it still applies, right?
Yes, it still applies.
Is there a difficulty value?
It's a contested roll.
Contested roll, okay.
It's one against the other. See who
You
can
do know
stay
that
farther.
you do know that I have a lot of levels in athletics.
Question noise.
Yes.
I would like to, if possible, use premonition with Kai, like trying to go for this, and Markel also being very eager to go for this. She's just really like on alert. She wants to. She's trying to like accept what's about to happen. You know, and she's gonna like try to grab whoever goes for it, not to stop them, but to she'd like to say something to them like before they try to go away.
So you want to have a last word?
Yeah, like she's gonna go to like hug them basically before they go away.
Okay. You don't need a premonition for that.
Okay.
Just you do it.
Okay, who's going for it?
I'm within reach of it.
Who is successful?
The victory goes for Kai.
Okay.
Yeah, I have.
Okay. As as Delphina sees Kai, getting like just about there, she kind of goes forward and hugs Kai and like gives Kai a tight squeeze and pulls away and looks at you, Kai, in the eyes, and is going to use cloud memory. And I'm not trying to change the outcome, but she's trying to use cloud memory basically to have Kai forget this place. She doesn't want this to be like the last experience of like Kai's existence. So she's gonna make Kai forget this like terrible situation and just look at Kai and kind of start like, like this place never existed. Like remember like, where I found you, and remember like when we went to the club, and remember your first time in VIP, and like trying to like mention those like happier memories, like hoping to have that be
Before cloud memory takes effect, can I say something to Delphina as during the hug?
the hug.
I'm gonna be like, so, guess this is the end of our business deal, right? Totally not to put any pressure on you, but make sure Markel doesn't do any stupid shit again, okay?
Markel is my Markel. I'll take very good care of him. It's always a pleasure doing business with you, Kai.
Yep. And I push my flask on Delphina. Then take one last step.
And do you know the spit that Markel sent?
Mm-hmm.
As he sees he's gonna fail that, he shapes that into a thank you so that you can read it before falling to his knees.
Remember when I say one last roll? Kai, I need you as you touch the hammer and your mind is filled with memories of past time, better time. There's one last die to roll.
Mm-hmm.
It's a D12.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Who is that?
You see Kai's awkwardness disappear.
Mhm.
to make way for a very familiar, very composed, very calm, confident Lilith as she smiles at all of you with she gives you guys one last wave and takes that last step and reaches out towards the hammer. See you guys.
I have two questions for Lilith.
Yes.
What's your generation?
Well,
Okay. How much hunger are you at right now?
0.
Can you roll me 9 dice? 90-10?
90-10. Holy shit.
I will not tell you the difficulty.
9d10. Mm-hmm.
One more question. Would you like to
Mm.
reroll and use your last resources?
Another 9d10?
Actually, you can just roll the ones you fail,
Okay. Okay.
which are a total of 3.
Yeah.
You know what 2 times mean, right? It
What
doesn't
does it
matter
mean?
because as much as Markel is the expert on this, the moment Lilith touches the hammer, an implosion comes back. And we all come back to a rainy, sad, and strange, yet familiar Madrid. Lilith, you're back in France.
Back in France.
There's this plaza, and there's one person dancing with you in the middle of the plaza.
Mm-hmm.
Is the same person that appeared in front of Markel, is the same person that was handing him the hammer. And this person is dancing a waltz with you, a waltz. And then goes, some of us cannot deny our nature, but I will make the most of your stance with us. And in one twirl of the dance, you're brought into a mansion. Several countless rows of people dressed in wonderful Victorian clothes wait for you with thunderous applause. As everyone else is baptized by the rain. In the Madrid that it ever was and never stopped being. The hammer is no more. Truth, quite the same. And this is what puts an end to this chronicle. I want to say that the picture is that Kai's body is still on the ground. There's no ashes. There's no harm. Kai's eyes are closed and in a peaceful face. Having said that, Madrid will see a new morning thanks to 3 people who names will never be put in the books of history. Such is the problem of the masquerade. So, as the big falls close on this theater, the only thing I can say is thank you.
Oh my gosh. Noise, you're amazing. You are so amazing.
Oh my god. I'm like, ooh, amazing.
Oh my
Ah,
goodness.
yeah. That permanently ended the Kai system.
We
um
didn't lose Kai. We
Hmm?
lost Lilith.
Yo, oh,
yeah, Delphina definitely is like, we're taking Kai's body back. Like,
oh, Lilith, Delphina. If you look at the flask that Kai pushed on your hand,
oh yeah, what is
it's a very it's probably one of the most elegant looking flasks you've ever seen.
Ooh.
And there's a personal inscription on the front of the flask.
Ooh. What?
It says, "For the prettiest lady that will ever live in eternity."
She
Oh,
tucks it away close to her heart. She's just like oh
I
my
am so sorry I
goodness.
put you through this.
No, thank you. Oh my gosh.
Amazing storytelling.
Seriously, that was that was awesome. That was a ride. That was a great ride. Seriously. Oh my gosh. That is excellent storytelling. I was like
Yeah.
I was fighting the tears. I was like, I can't cry. Fighting the tears over here, noise. Oh my
So,
goodness.
okay. Arnie, if you would be so kind as to close the veil for us. I know we ended early, but
no, that's fine. We end when the curtains fall or the bodies fall or whatever, or the hammers fall, but the hammer didn't fall in. Thank you so much. That was awesome. I'm really happy that I got invited to participate on this with you. So it has been a pleasure. Markel is strange. His request was weird, so I apologize if it was very weird, but it's probably something that will pass through his mind. But I hope the rest of the system is there. I really loved Lilith, but yes, I guess we're only going to find out next season.